Hello and welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video to be posted, so I hope you enjoy it. Mostly for this video, I just wanted to let you guys know what I'll be doing in the future and what each of my videos will be about. So each video is going to be about ways that you can help save the environment. That's ranging from recycling all the way to, coral bleaching, to ice caps melting, climate change, all that stuff. I do think it's worth getting out there. This is a climate crisis we are currently in, and I would like to help the cause, and this is my way of trying to reach out to the public and get everyone on board. And either if you're just watching this to educate yourself or if you're watching it to be empowered, I hope I do empower you all to help this cause. I do think that it is a cause that hasn't had much attention to it, and I think it needs to be brought to the public's attention. So this is my way of doing this and sharing ways that you all can make a difference as well in your everyday life. So first off, I just want to let you know a little bit about how I became empowered and passionate about the subject of saving the environment and helping climate change and all that. I first got introduced to this, senior year of high school, and I took an environmental studies class, and it was very mind-blowing. All the statistics and just the videos I've watched in that class and things I've learned really made my view of life so much stronger. And I already had that passion, so I was like, you know what, I want to take some environmental classes in college. So now I am in college. My first year of college, I took an environmental studies class, and we actually watched the movie from Al Gore. Watch The Inconvenient Truth. Now we have the Inconvenient sequel out, but we watched just the first one, and it changed my life. Ever since watching that, I have just been, I was kind of, after watching the movie, I was actually really sad, and I was angry. I was, how is this happening? And no one brought this to my attention sooner than just senior year. I wasn't hearing this all the time, and I was like, why isn't this being brought to the media's attention 24/7? This is a serious thing that could, harm our lives and, the rest of the world as a whole, the species and nature and wildlife, and it's going to be affecting all of us in the near future. This isn't just a futuristic thing, it's already happening in our world, and that's why it needs to be brought to our attention now. We can't just wait any longer. I think that this is very time sensitive. A lot of people are like, some people are like, oh, climate change is not real, but that's not really the issue here. We already know climate change is real. I mean, there's so many instances out there that I will talk about in my next videos, but there's so many things out there that are already happening right now that are showing that climate change is real. 97% of scientists say that climate change is real. I mean, that's the vast majority of scientists. Like, it is real. And, we are seeing it in other countries, and we're seeing it happen in our polar ice caps, where there's flooding and, more hurricanes and tornadoes, natural disasters happening. There's water scarcity because, and there's coral bleaching. There's things that are already going on that's showing that it's real. So the issue is not that it's real, the issue is, how fast it's occurring. And the issue is that we need to know that we are the ones that are causing climate change. This is us. This is not something that happens naturally in nature. This we are contributing to it, so we need to be the ones to clean it up. You know, just like your parents say, you know, they're like, oh, clean up after yourself, you know, clean up your room, you're the one that made the mess. So we have that obligation to our future people, to our kids and our kids' kids and our future populations, to not leave our climate, our world, a mess for them to clean up. We are the ones that are causing this, so we need to be the ones to clean it up. And that's what I am encouraging us to do, is to clean up the mess that we've made so that our future children can have a bright future and won't have to worry about the consequences that we've left for them, and won't have to worry about cleaning up our mess, because that's not fair. That's not fair to our future generations. That's not fair to the wildlife and to the nature who we share this world with. I mean, we're not the only ones on this planet. We share this planet with so many other species that are becoming extinct because of us. And so I kind of felt defeated, you know, after I watched the movie. I was like, oh man, like, I was just like, I can't believe we're doing this, and to our world that we live in that's given us so much. And, you know, I remember calling my mom on the phone, and she's like, oh yeah, I remember watching that movie too, and a long time ago when it first came out, and she's like, yeah, it's pretty powerful. And I was like, yeah, like, and I was just like, I need to do something about this. Like, this is not okay. And I was like, yeah, I just felt really defeated. Like, it was such a big problem, and there was nothing I could do. Like, I'm just one person. Like, what can I do to help the problem? Because I really just wanted to get started, and I wanted to help right away, you know? And so then I thought of this idea, and so ever since then I've been working on this, researching different environmental topics, ways that people as individuals can make a difference. And I think that's where it all starts. It starts with us. And if we, you know, feel empowered to make a difference, then people higher up, they'll notice that. If we demand change, they will respond to it. But right now, we're not demanding change at the level that we need to be. And I feel that if I, you know, reach out and make these videos, then maybe we could potentially get there and see real changes. But yeah, it definitely all starts with you. So I myself had made changes in my life all throughout these last couple years. I've been, you know, really conscious every day. I do something that, you know, helps our environment, and it makes me feel good that I'm helping out, I'm doing my part. And there's so many things I could be doing differently too, because I'm still, you know, driving my car, and I'm still taking showers and all that stuff. And so, you know, there's things that I can do, there's things that everyone can do to be environmentally conscious. A lot of these videos I'll be doing are reaction videos to documentaries that I've seen on Netflix, online, on YouTube, just a lot of different documentaries that are out there right now, and I feel like that need attention to it, because I know a lot of people, you know, go on Netflix and they don't necessarily go to the documentary section. It's like, oh, let me watch an informational documentary today. And that's fine. Like, I totally understand that. Like, I have my other shows that I watch as well. I do watch a lot of documentaries now that I am doing this, and I really love to keep learning about it. So, and there's just a lot of information out there in general that I didn't know about before. There's documentaries, there's news articles, and there's things happening right now that are not necessarily out in the mass media for everyone to see or for everyone to even know about. A lot of people just don't know because it's just, the information's not out there and readily accessible, or just not out there and publicized like other things. So I'm going to be doing reaction videos and encouraging you to watch some of these documentaries, or to go to some of these websites that are doing good and are bringing awareness to the problem, and hopefully it will inspire you to do the same as well. And so I kind of just want to be that bridge in between that meshes together so we can get that information across, because it's it's useful information that we all need to know. And if we don't know it, there's nothing we can do about it. But if we do know it, then there is something we can do about it, because we know the information, we know it's there, so we can't help but doing something about it. And so I hope that's, the mentality of all of us as well. And I know when I started getting empowered by this topic and really wanting to make a difference, I wanted concrete things that I could do right away. I wanted, simple things that I could do to make a change, but like a big change, not, just like, I felt like, what could I do? I'm just one person, So I wanted concrete things that I could do right away. And the information is out there, but I think that's what a lot of people are thinking. They may know about this topic, but they're like, what can I do? Like, what are some things that can really make a change that I can do individually? And that's kind of my goal, is there's actually a lot of things that you can do that can make a big change within saving our environment, within climate change and water scarcity. There's so much out there that you can do as an individual, and I hope that not only will you do something that can make a change, but also that you encourage others to make a change as well, educate others and spread the word. You as an individual can do a lot. You have the power of speech. You can influence others. You don't know how much power, we all don't know how much power we really have, but we do. We have a lot of power to make changes higher up in policy making, or just simply in the household and with your family. Just like from the things you buy, you're the consumer. The producers aren't going to produce something that the consumer isn't going to buy. They're going to produce something that the consumer wants to buy. And that's how our economy runs. And so if we demand sustainable products, and the producers, they will provide sustainable products. If we get our energy from oil and gas companies, that's perpetuating oil and gas companies. But if we demand solar panels, then the solar panel industry may grow larger because they have more of a base to go off of, because people actually want to buy solar panels. So again, the power is in the consumer. We a lot of times probably feel like helpless. I know I felt helpless. I'm like, oh, what can I do? This is a huge problem, and I just felt helpless, like I couldn't do anything. And really, I should have felt the opposite. I should have felt empowered, like, you know what? This time that I'm here, I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to make a difference, and this is my difference making. And I just hope these videos empower people and really help others get involved in this climate crisis. So I really do hope that you enjoy these videos. I will be posting weekly. And don't forget to check out my next video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.